Hello everyone, and welcome to another audio podcast in this series, the Excerpts Equipoise chapter. This is the Shientist, and this is another Storm Lobostics production. Today, I'm going to give an excerpt surrounding the subject entity chronic kidney disease, or CKD, and interrogating the immune hematological response, and this is an excerpt in context of a literature review. So the excerpt around this is that in context of the surrounding the in context of the introduction, the current literature based on CKD indicates that whilst there is research that focuses on various biomarkers and immunology on CKD, there has been or is limited research that focuses on the immunology of the immunosuppressed and immunocompromised. The aims around this was that the literature review seeks to understand how different comorbidities affect the immune response in particular cytotoxic T-cells or CD8 T-cells and T helper cells CD4 T-cells. The objectives around this was to understand how pre-existing chronic kidney disease parameters are linked to comorbidities. This work also looked to focus on providing an analytical perspective with a focus on flow cytometry. Now, the design and methodology around this was that this research sought to interrogate CKD literature over the past decade by identifying the association between disease and mortality. The results around this are patients who suffer from CKD have a predisposition to disease. There is a need to review healthcare and best practice surrounding CKD, and this discussion around this has been the literature. The literature highlights the effects that CKD has on immunohaematology, with a premise of differentiating between important immune and hematological cells and parameters. The conclusion around this is that there is a need for more contextualized research prospectively that integrates between disciplines and across laboratory medicine, and where patients and healthcare professionals could be more involved in prompting or underlying pathologies surrounding comorbidities at immunological and hematological basis. The main terminologies around this include hematology, immune system research, and literature review. I'd like to acknowledge Hampel, who developed the original excerpt around this, and the collaborations have been between the Renal Patient Support Group, or the RPSG, and an academic collaboration as well. Once again, this has been an excerpt surrounding CKD and interrogating the immunohematological response in context of a literature review. And once again, this is another Storm Robotics production.